Hey, what's up, guys? Jake, getting back into Lucy Got Problems. We got some problems. We're in like a swamp or something. But, you know, since it's let's just go with the flow, you know? That's what I always say. Oh, and there we are. We're doing good. We don't have pants, but you know what? We have some of our clothes. I wasn't even upset with the sorry state of my equipment. Of course, I would be recommended by Decanus, but at that moment, I was thankful for every tiny hole in my suit. Yeah, you and me both, kid. Slowly, one by one, the memories of past events emerged in my head. The mission, the poppy field capture, escape that thing in the swamp. I involuntarily shuddered at the thought of the thing. How could it really exist? I don't know, dude. Elves exist. Why are we drawing the line at weird swamp thing? And what's more surprising, how could I have survived an encounter with it? That is the more surprising part. We kind of fucked it up really bad. I felt a transient touch. Huh? It must have been a small fish. Something touched my thigh again. A different fish. This time the stroke wasn't so light. A big fish. A mean fish. I don't know. If I didn't know there was only one fish and pebbles in this river, I would have thought someone pushed me on purpose. The same feeling repeated on the other side. Someone pretty strongly hit my thigh. The water around me covered in ripples. We are going to... Velociraptors can't see you if you don't move, so we're not going to move. After all I've encountered in this forest, I decided it would be wiser to practice subterfuge.
I'll just imagine that it's not there. If I ignore it, maybe it'll go away. Did I say that out loud?
We're really good at this.
No matter. Nothing strange is happening here. Nothing at all.
Probably it was not the greatest artistic performance in the world, but hey, at least I tried. Meanwhile, the creature in the water didn't appreciate my struggle. I felt more and more nudges from all sides. Well, at least it wasn't trying to grope me, you know, right now. But still, something was off. I suddenly realized I've been seeing the same stretch of bank for a while now. I stopped moving. Meanwhile, the river surface around me was already bubbling. With a loud splash, water expulsed,
What the heck is this?
I don't know. Oh, the heck it was? Oh, Jesus. Penis fish? In mere minutes, dozens of lean fish bodies were flinching over the river. Most of all, they were resembling...
Oh, I'm out of here.
My peaceful journey down the river came to an abrupt end. Wow, I did not expect penis fish. Thankfully, the water was still shallow, so I was able to stand up. The only thing remaining was getting to the bank through all those... The fish, all the fish.
Where do you think you're jumping, fish head?
Walking through the water is not easy by itself, but with the fish, this task became next level hard. I had to push through the slippery bodies and dodge their rams. Wherever I went, the fish followed.
Hey, stop bugging me!
A fish flew right past my face. These creatures leap so high.
Why are they all aggroed on me?
Sorry, it took me a second to recognize the word aggroed used in a non-retarded context. I shammed to the bank even more actively. Probably I wasn't so determined in my whole life. This forest was literally overflowing with motivation. Well, good work, everyone. Finally, I reached land and fell into the reeds. Jesus, fuck.
Now I know what the wrath of nature looks like. Really, what did they want from me?
Who's to say?
What's that unmotivated aggression? Is this because I'm a demon?
That's racist. I was gonna add something else, but suddenly several fish soared into the air at the same time, dangerously close by, too. I immediately realized fighting for justice would be better continued away from the river. Besides, I still needed to find some less aggressive food. What, you don't want to eat a bunch of dicks? I sorrowfully climbed out of the reeds. Okay, very slowly, apparently. The deeper I went into the forest, the more peculiar it became. The weirdest thing was the bluish glow that seemingly came out of every blade of grass.
Is this some wild magic? Never thought I would see something like this with my own eyes. Well, in place like this, you should be doubly cautious. You step on a wrong toad and cause a magical disaster. Well, at least I don't have to be looking for breakfast here.
What? I thought we just said that we needed breakfast. I slipped my hand in one of the hidden pockets. Okay. What pocket? Next time she's on screen, we'll look for a fucking pocket. I'll tell you what, there ain't a fucking pocket in that outfit. A couple of minutes and a dozen agile moves later, I held a chocolate chip muffin. Fresh and soft right from the oven. What?
This smell. Funny, I almost forgot one of my pockets leads to a bakery shelf.
These mini space stores are a real miracle. Well, I'll go fuck myself. It's a magic pocket. I should have guessed. Now that the breakfast question was solved, I could walk around as much as I wanted to look around with no stress.
I believe this is the most magical place in the whole forest. based on, you know, the writing. If I don't find the artifact here, at least, there might be someone who's good with magic living close by. I hope they won't mind answering a couple questions. I took a small, delightful bite into the muffin, and realized my mistake too late. It's raisin, isn't it? No! No, no! This can't be! My throat got tight and tears appeared in my eyes. Not the raisins! Fucking called it. Easy joke. I quickly spit out the unfinished cupcake. Disgusting! How could I be so wrong? Remaining cake got cast in the same shrub while I went through my dimensional pockets again. Grab, tackle, sweep, and brand new muffin appeared in my hand. This can't be. This one has raisins too! And this one! And this! More and more muffins flew into the bush. I can't believe it. They always used to bake chocolate ones. How could they do this to me? I'll die without chocolate muffins in this stink hole. I fell down on my knees and was ready to cry, but suddenly, through the blur of my tears, I noticed something strange. I had to rub my eyes in disbelief. On a small clearing right in front of me, there was a door. Well, that's not suspicious. Whoever put it here clearly knows their trade. The door was standing upright as if supported by invisible walls. Basically, it was just a normal door. If not for an unbelievably strong magical aura, I didn't even need Snack to notice it. If there's a door, it must lead somewhere. And if a door is magical, it can lead anywhere. For example, into a secret artifact storage. Well, fuck me, I'm convinced. It makes sense to store magical artifacts behind magical doors, right? But what if it leads to like an old wizard house? I doubt the homeowner would be pleased if I just dropped in without an invitation. I mean, why didn't they just add a tag or something? Now I have to decide what to do. Obviously, we're gonna... Oh, we could knock. Let's just go, dude. YOLO. I took the doorknob and eagerly turned it. Oh my. There was a naked lady behind the door. Well, I mean, not totally. She has this sash. Or rather, not entirely naked. See, you knew too. She was barely covered by a light silk scarf holding on a prayer in fairy dust, I suppose. When I opened the door, the light fabric danced in the wind. Oh, I beg your pardon. We must have come at the wrong time. Or, the wrong door. You know what? I didn't know you were... I'm leaving. Bye. Huh? And what's this problem? Well, you're naked. I didn't know that you were changing clothes. This is really weird. Me? Changing clothes? The lady suddenly laughed. Darling, I always dress like this. You think the scarf is too short? My, I never thought succubi may be so shy. Especially when you look like that. A well-mannered person would have said your costume is full of holes. But honestly, I'm surprised all those holes have some costume between them. For some reason, I felt a little bit offended. Hey, that wasn't my fault, you know. The mysterious lady just shrugged indifferently. Wow, that's rude. Never mind, she did a magic. At the same moment, I felt a hot wave of magical power. Hey, what are you doing? What the fuck was that? A momentary charity. I suddenly realized my costume was back to its original form. Yeah, dude. Thanks, I guess. Wait a minute. How do you know I'm a succubus? You have horns and you're naked in the forest. What else would you be? Some call me the seer. Besides, you have horns, a tail, and a hot branded armband. Oh yeah, that does make sense. So, what was your question? There should be a reason you were so desperate to get in here. Make it quick, I have a ton of important magical stuff I gotta do. Just ask directly, we have things to do. Okay, so here's the thing. I, really need this orb. I'd be drawn and quartered if I return without it. It's a very magical thingy, and you look like someone who's good at magic, so I wanted... Nope. What? It's my answer to your question. So you mean you don't know where it might be? I mean, I know perfectly well where the orb is. I have it, but you won't get it. Why? Because I'm not gonna give it to you. Are these all the questions you had? Even if not, I'm off. Hey, listen, lady. Seer. Seer! I took a really flippin' long and hard trip to get here. I got lost in the cursed forest. My shoes gave me blisters. I was starving. I even lost faith in my favorite bakery. You can't just kick me out empty-handed. At least give me a blowy or something. And why is that? I don't know. It's just not right. I, like, suffered a lot, you know? It's not fair. I don't even know why I'm being refused. Oh, I see. Now be so kind and take your foot off the doorstep, or it will get chopped off by a magical portal.
And she reached out to the handle and closed the door.
Wait, stop! You think if you're such a pompous magical being, you can just push me around? How arrogant and insensitive. Yeah, I don't have a cool, fashionable, shiny exclamation mark above my head, but I do have feelings, you know. You can't just dismiss a poor adventurer with nothing. It's totally plain heartless. What did you say?
Oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Well, so I said that go directly to the part where you try to insult me, describing my best traits. Okay, never mind. That was just for pleasure. What did you say about the exclamation mark? Well, it, exists. It's pretty big, red, and shiny, levitates above your head right here. Never saw something like this. Is that so? You know, I changed my mind. You will get the Orb of Fate. Wait, what? Just like that? Woohoo!
This laugh seems strangely familiar. Where could I hear it before? Did we know... Is this the forest, the swamp woman?
First you didn't like I wasn't going to give you the Orb of Fate. Now you don't like that I am. Say, are you ever satisfied? Me? I mean, I'm like always satisfied. Round the clock, 24/7. Except maybe when I skip breakfast. Or dinner. Or when they wake me up too early. Or when, you know what, it doesn't matter. Don't change the subject. You don't think I see right through your devious fucking plan? Oh, what my devious plan is? I don't fucking know, but I know there is one and you can't trick me. But I know you got one. I feel something fishy about this whole situation, lady. Oh, so you're not entirely hopeless. Of course there is a catch. And of course you won't tell me what it is. Why not? Thing is, you're a heroine promised in legends. A heroine to save this world and us and all, and so on and so forth. And the Orb of Fate is your tool of world-saving trade. Oh, and also the only chance to survive. Wait, what? I'm also baffled, but let's not lose our heads. Heads can be useful. At least you can boil them.
Okay, cool.
Have you ever tasted head stew with orange juice? It's the most refreshing thing ever. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Darling, are you healthy? You're spacing out. There's no time to get sick because we got a lot of stuff to do, girlie. You said we? Well, of course. I'm your mentor, after all. Nice to meet you.
The seer stretched out her hand. Only now I noticed that her hands were black to the elbow and each finger ended in a delicate claw. What?
I identify as a 10-tailed black-footed ferret. And sometimes as an owl.
Okay, this has officially gone off the rails. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
My name's Farowl, by the way.
She identifies as an owl and has owl in her name. Absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10.
But that's for friends only, so you can keep calling me the Seer, and don't you dare misname me. Your name's Lucia Fur.
Lucifer. Do you get it?
And you have a lot of middle names. And now please shake my hand so we can end this tiring social ritual.
I immediately put my hand to the seer's palm, and in the blink of an eye she dragged me through the portal door. Well, this is fine. I heard a loud clank of the lock and words of some spell in an incomprehensible language. Probably Italian. Though maybe it was just the seer's accent. She had a strange manner of talking and, well, you know what? No, strange manners in general.
What's the meaning of this? Am I in detention?
Jesus fucking Christ.
You're in my home.
Man. Jesus fuck. I don't even have words. This is stupid. Home, right? The moist cave had to be moist. Full of shining crystals was nothing I'd call home. It was shocking that someone could live in here. Even more shocking was that to find this place behind such a plain-looking door, even if it was reeking of magic. On the other hand, the seer didn't look like a plain, you know, person or whatever.
You can suit yourself anywhere. Just don't touch anything and don't sit anywhere. Actually, it'd be better if you didn't move at all. I don't remember where I put my invisible magical anti-personnel landmines. They're experimental prototypes, my personal invention. By the way, what were you talking about?
Well, you know what? If I'm not a prisoner, why'd you shut the door?
Oh, it was chilly.
Oh, look, there's that exclamation point.
Besides, it's not all that safe outside. Side effects of the imminent end of the world and all that. Even if I didn't know, you'll soon be a pro in this field, I assure you. Did you say end of the world? Crap, that sucks! I love the world! I just recently transferred this world and it's already in grave danger. Why do you think I'm the proposed legendary heroine anyways? That seems unlikely. Well, you'd arrived like the legend promised. You demanded the artifact just like the legend promised. Besides, you see a secret sign above my head. That's enough for me. Oh my god, she knows we're the main character. This is great. That's all the evidence you have? What if I just listened to all these legends and lied about seeing the exclamation, the secret sign? I see the truth more often than not. And if I'm wrong, you'll simply die a horrible and pointless death. I don't see a problem, so don't worry. You don't see a problem? Woohoo! Heroes often have psychological problems because of the societal pressure. All the eyes turn to them and the public has high expectations. Something like that. You're completely safe with me, though. I have no idea how you managed to survive before our meeting, so I don't expect anything serious from you. Cherish it. Don't you say! I could use some words of encouragement. I'm here to mentor you, not to support you. And what, pray tell, are you gonna mentor me in? For starters, I'll tell you about the artifact you crave so much. At first glance, it's just a vessel filled with energy. With a huge amount of energy, to be precise. But that doesn't make the artifact unique. There's something else about it that I can't quite make sense of. According to the legends, the Orb of Fate lets you communicate with this world's Slipslum core. Yeah, I love that. It's my favorite core. Definitely in the top 10, you know? The Slipsum core? What the fuck are you talking about? What's it do? Oh, who the fuck cares? It's an ancient artifact. What's your guess how many great heroes knew in detail the inner workings of their fucking MacGuffins or whatever? I'll tell you, not a single goddamn one. To be adept in such things, you need to spend years in a magical library. If heroes would spend time on this, they'd pursue PhD degrees in magical theory instead of saving the world. And they'd also suffer from terrible chronic back pain. Desk job's a nightmare for your spine, trust me. But, okay, so if I don't know how the orb works, how the fuck am I gonna use it? I have no idea. Unlike you, I'm not a heroine promised by legends. Think of something, improvise, I believe in you. Try dancing, perhaps. It helps some folks from what I've read. Or just don't do anything. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I can't promise that the artifact won't detonate if your heart rate spikes. Besides, if the legends are to be believed, the ability to use the orb's full potential is inherent to you. Okay. But, like, what if they're wrong? Well, if my assumptions are correct, the most probable outcome would be a lethal one. Plainly spoken, you'll fucking die. Kick the bucket. Get boxed in. Bite the dust. But why should we be so pessimistic? Even the most statistically probable result, negative thinking is a bad companion for new endeavors. Especially if they concern experimenting with ultra-powerful magic artifacts. Woohoo! Seriously though, why don't you just tell me how it fucking works? We could save a crap ton of time and innocent lives. Speaking about time, we don't have it. Explanation would take at least a week. Plus, almost as much time for you to recover from paradigm shock. Huh? Plus a crate of whiskey, so that's just an extra month. We can't postpone saving the world for like a month. I already reset the doomsday clock twice. It's a very complex and demanding magical procedure. I'll go bankrupt buying the rare ingredients faster than you can say apocalyptic omens. So, are we having a conversation or are you just fucking talking? So no, we can't afford another delay. Considering you still haven't passed our trial. Trial? What kind of trial? Okay, before we get into this naked bitch's trial, I'm gonna draw this episode to a close. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Be sure to tune next week for more Lucy Got Problems with yours truly. I'll see you guys then.